Hello and welcome. I am the Scraptastic Crocheter and my name is Amanda. Today I have a little haul of yarn that I want to share, and I kinda didn't buy the yarn myself. I did buy it, but I didn't buy it. All the yarn I'm going to show today is from a store here in Sweden called Gekås. It's located in a little town called Ullared, which is really famous. They have made a reality show out of this big store, and it's full of everything and anything. They have household appliances, there's snacks, there's clothing, there's I wouldn't say an outlet store, but kind of like they have everything, including yarn. And my best friend went to the store yesterday. It was a 6-hour drive one way for her to get there. So it was all purchased yesterday, and today it was delivered to me. And this is not all the yarn I have. This is all the Julie yarn, but I will show you some more. I just figured this was a really nice backdrop here with all the colors in display while I talk a little bit about this haul. So I picked out all the stuff that I wanted. She went to the store, and they drove down Friday. Today is Sunday, and they spent a night at the hotel, but they went in shopping or just like browsing around. So she took pictures on the yarn aisle, everything they had. So I spent a little while on Friday evening figure out what I wanted, and then I sent her my requests of the yarns I wanted it, and she went back yesterday and got all the yarn for me, and here it's now in my home. So I never had to set a foot in the store. I don't really think I ever will. It's people just go to the store like crazy. I don't really see the enjoyment in standing in a line outside to get into a store for 3 hours before you can actually get into the store, and then having to elbow your way around inside of a store that is really big. There's restaurants, there's a sports bar if you want to just drop off your hubby when he gets annoyed about you going around browsing the store. So yeah, I can see the excitement in that way. I just don't see myself ever wanting to go to the store. So I'm just happy I got the yarn and got to see what they have. I did get a little bit of everything, kind of. I don't have any wool yarn since I have recently realized that I have maybe started to get some kind of reaction to wool. My hand starts itching, so I figured I'm not gonna spend any money on that. But this is cotton yarn. I have some acrylic yarn, and I'll show you some bits and pieces. All of these yarns are manufactured by Falkgarn, which is falcon yarn if you want to translate it, and the yarn can also easily be bought online in their web shop, but it was definitely cheaper in the store because I guess they buy massive amounts in bulk, so they get discounts and therefore they can sell it cheap. So if I would order this online, I would have to pay I wouldn't say double, but I think it's like around 40% discount in the store compared to the online, and then online you also have to pay for shipping. I didn't have to pay for shipping or transport or anything because I was just lucky this time, but I do understand that not everyone is that fortunate. But enough of that. This is Julie, and Julie is a 8/8 cotton. And I'm just going to pick this one up and tell you about her. We have 50 grams and 85 meters, 100% cotton. You can wash it on 60 degrees and no tumble dry. You can iron. 3.5 to 4 millimeter crochet hook is what is recommended. I'd say it's DK type yarn, kinda, maybe thicker. It is kind of stiff, or a little bit like, I would almost say it's, the black one is softer and the white one feels softer. Some of them, like, I wouldn't say stiff, but almost like a little bit like it's a drier type of cotton, or like it's not as soft. I did get a rainbow cotton from Hobby just to compare, and it is much softer. This feels scratchier. I don't mind. My plan is to make pot holders or like kitchen stuff, maybe a dish towel or a washcloth for like wiping down counters, just the fancy stuff, because I have other cheap washcloths that I use on a regular basis, but I figured I had to have some like a little bit fancy for decoration, just because I can. So that is my plan for this yarn, and since I'm gonna be using it in that scent, I don't mind at all that it is a little bit rougher or scratchier. Some of them are a little softer. It's just different colors. We have white, off-white, beige, gray, a black, I think that was called plum, rose, and it's called yellow, I think, but I think it's like a washed out mustard yellow almost. We have a green and a cornflower blue type of color. I love them. These work really well together, so no matter how I mix and match them, they would go really nice together. They are similarly like washed out, not like the brightest color. I think you could have seen that with the like really pop of blue that I had with this one, that these tones are really good together. Just look at that, they could definitely work together and matched with anything here really. Look at this combination, definitely could work. Yeah, you can mix and match with no problem and it will look gorgeous. So that is nice that this collection works good as a whole. I did get all of the colors that they had on this yarn available now, but from the other ones I did get, I only have one skein of some yarn and a few colors of another one, because I don't really need all the yarn. I just wanted to see what they had and if I would be willing to try it again. So next we have another cotton yarn. This is Emma, and Emma is an 8/4. This is not just a straight up cotton. This is a mercerized cotton, and I think it's also gassed. It's 100 grams, 340 meters, and they recommend 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. You can wash it at 60 degrees. I don't see any tumble dry instructions on this, but I don't know if I would tumble dry it. This color is 979, and it's really a pop and orange. I have this type of treated yarn, mercerized and gassed, in white and black in my stash, and I figured that this orange, it just screamed pumpkins to me. So I'm thinking Halloween-ish tablecloth doily type of thing with maybe both black and white. Not sure, but I'm thinking pumpkins, skeletons, you know, something along those lines. Something I just want to show, I have this 8/4 of a non-gassed yarn. This is a Hobby Rainbow. And let's see, where did it go? I had it here. Here we have the yarn beginning. When you put these next to each other, both are 8-4, and I'm not sure camera's gonna be able to pick this up because it's really small difference. But when you have a gassed and mercerized yarn, it is shinier, but it also is a tighter and stiffer yarn, so it is actually a little bit thinner than this rainbow cotton that is just, it's kind of fluffier. It's not treated to the point where it's like just stiff, and I wouldn't say it's harder twisted because it doesn't look harderly twisted, but it is a difference. So 8-4, just looking at 8-4 can have different meaning depending on if it's treated extra with the mercerization and also like the gas. I don't know how they do it, but it's treated in some kind of chemical, and it does make for really durable cotton. With the stiffness, it isn't as soft, but it's more durable. It's getting more rope or thread like in stiffness, if that makes any sense. So just a side note that pay attention that it's not always about the numbers. There's other factors as well. Next we have one skein of Kerabot, which is a pure acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic. We have 50 grams, 220 meters, and it's a baby yellow or a light yellow color, 650. They recommend a 3 to 3.5 millimeter knitting needle, but I would say crochet hook as well. Wash cold acrylic, so no ironing because it's melty, or it's a risk of melting. This is so soft. This is the type of yarn some would say it's like a junior or baby, because it's like that soft. If I had more than this one, I could probably make a baby cardigan or something like that. I only wanted one of these so that I could feel it, and it's really soft and squishy, and it would work out really good as a piece of clothing. Probably really anything is really soft, so maybe not stuff that you need some kind of stiffness to it, but yeah, I wouldn't make like baskets out of this. Really soft, squishy, nice. Then we're going to the Sioux, and this yarn is apparently new to Falcon. It's labeled as new on their website, and they say hand wash cold. It's 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, 50 grams, 145 meters. It's really soft, really nice. 3 to 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Same thickness as the 8-4, and I'm not talking about the 8-4 mercerized cotton. This feels like the 8-4 regular cotton, or not like extra treated. It's really, really soft. I really enjoy it. It's got a really nice twist to it, so I imagine this being the type of yarn that's not very splitty because it's kind of a tight twist, and this light green is really nice. And then we've got Tanya, and Tanya has I didn't actually pick the colors of Tanya. I only requested 4 skeins, and that my friend got to pick the colors. And I know she picked these 3 at first, and then she added in that one because she thought that these looked good together, and then she popped in this. I know that there was probably over 10 colors of Tanya. So yeah, just picking 4 is not the easiest, I would say. I really enjoy this color, and definitely they work really good together. Like, I see this is a green field with flowers, so I can definitely see this turning into like some type of flower and then a square around it. But yeah, I don't know. I have the 4 skeins. It's, let's see, 100 grams, 210 meters, 100% acrylic. They recommend 4 to 4.5 millimeter knitting needles, wash cold, no iron, I'm guessing no tumble dry. Ecotech standard, tested for harmful substances. Did we have that on the other ones? No, I don't think so. No. So this is tested, and not really a lot of information, but it is a nice worsted weight yarn. See, the yellow one's trying to join in. I don't know what I will do with the 4 skeins. I have no plan. I just wanted to feel the yarn, see the colors, compare them to like the colors on the website. Is it true to color? And yeah, I definitely enjoy it. This is really soft, really nice. I am definitely gonna, yeah, smells like just clean new yarn. I'll have to think about what I'm gonna do with it, since, yeah, no plans. The only thing I really have a plan is this is gonna be a tablecloth or something like that, like a big doily mandala style maybe, but with pumpkins and like maybe some cross, like skulls and whatnot. And Julie will be turned into kitchen stuff. So I guess it was also the fact that I didn't know what to expect. Some acrylics are like very, very, very shiny, and they turn into like this really squeaky type, no matter what crochet hooks I use. Some just feel like squeaks. This color was really nice together with it, and definitely not the same thickness, as you can tell. So but yeah, like, I didn't know what to expect, therefore I didn't plan anything ahead for this. But I'm definitely seeing this is I could buy this again. Tanya is worth it to me. So feels really good. Pretty much the same color. Is it the same with Julie? Yeah, Julie's also very similar in color. I know the Tanya. Where did the pink Tanya go? No, the pink Julie. Let's see. Also pretty much the same color. So I guess this is like the color schemes that they're going for right now. Because I think pretty much every color I have in Julie was also available in Tanya. I think. Maybe Tanya actually had some more colors than Julie. But yeah. The Kerabot was available in 4 other colors: pink, beige, white, and black, I think. And Emma, of course, is they have plenty of Emma. This is really popular yarn in Sweden. It's very popular to do like doilies and that type of stuff, crocheting in Sweden. So this type of yarn is very common. Curtains, yeah, you name it, you can do everything with that. So, but what would I buy again? I would buy Tanya again. I would buy Sue. I can definitely buy myself some more Julie and some more Emma. Yeah, I could buy more of all of them. I just don't know what to do with them, all of them. But like, overall the yarn is really good. Yeah, I like that they're like thinking around the same colors. This sew was available in 4 colors. It was the green, beige, pink, and white. So that one wasn't available in a lot of colors. And then of course all the wool yarns for like socks. There's a worsted weight wool, I think it was like superwash something, polyamide. But yeah, wool yarns, and my itchy hands right now, just, it's not worth it. Like I don't want to like worsen it. If it is some type of allergy, then yeah, I don't want to like irritate my hands to the point where I can like not touch wool at all. I just have to pick my battles. If there's like some wool yarn that I really want, then or like something I really want to make with the wool, I want to be able to do that, but in small doses. So yeah. That was it. All my Gekås yarn haul shopping from a distance, which was really nice actually. Very nice. This is, I would say it's a blue, like a steel blue, but it almost looks like a gray in some angles, but it is a blue. Like yeah, you can see next to this blue. This one is definitely blue, and you see that they're very similar together. So this is really cute actually, with also the pink having a friend. I like this. I really do. Like, this is so soft and squishy. Comparing, because this is like very soft. Yeah. I can just sit here and pet my yarns forever. This is also very soft. Oh, awesome. What would you do? Tell me, if you had this 400 grams total of the Tanya yarns, what would you do? And would you do something other than just kitchen stuff with the cotton yarn? Let me know in the comments down below if you have any great ideas that I could try. Because there's probably plenty of ideas that I have not thought about yet that you can come up with. I just love my new yarn. That's for sure. So thank you for stopping by and wanting to take a peek at my yarn haul, and I hope to see you here very soon again. I have, as I said, some plans for this yarn, so you will most likely see me working with it in another video in pretty soon, I'd say. I have an ongoing project right now, but I want to share first and, you know, finish a little bit. It's a bit of a tongue crunch on that one, so I'm not gonna start with this yarn just yet. It will have to wait a few more days before I can squeeze more of it, but it's gonna be really fun when I do, so stay tuned, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye bye.